Effects in InDesign. Alright, so this is the effects palette. It's located under Window, Effects. Here I just took a shape over from the side and I filled it with blue. Now, let's play around with this. The first thing, know that this is where opacity is. Okay? More students ask that than anything else. Where's opacity at? Here, for example, I have a shape with maybe pink and then a blue one. And if I knock down the opacity on things, I get this. Okay? Now, here's just kind of an example. Of course, you can use it in any application of it. You know, you can knock down words, knock down color, make a filled shape in the background of text. All good examples, but this just how to use it, practical use. All right, now, also, we have this. We have all the effects located in Photoshop, like the drop shadow. A little bit different how it works though. In Photoshop, I can click and drag this shadow around. In this one, I cannot. So if you click on drop shadow, you can set the distance and you can set the angle, but you cannot go over here and grab the shadow and move it around. Also, I could set the opacity on things. So here's a nice dim shadow. Again, these are all the effects in Photoshop too. I will let you play around with all these. You can make a lot of neat effects, but I just want to show you where it's at more than anything else. Hit OK. Now, the last is this. We have all the effects from Photoshop, multiply, screen, overlay. Okay, how these work, I'm going to have something in the circle that's worth using with this. How about a texture? Let's go on the internet and go get a texture. Rust. Images for Rust. And we're going to go larger than and choose a size like 2 megapixels. Okay, so now I have this. This is very interesting. I'm going to copy it. And actually I'm going to save image as. Right click, save image as, and save it onto the desktop. I'm going to put it within place example. Place image. Okay, I'll go file place. And I'll place that texture in here. Okay, there we go. We got this place. Now what I can do is switch this over to multiply. Now anytime I put it over another color, it's going to multiply that color. Now notice these two shapes are interacting with each other on the same layer, but one is in back of the other one. What needs to happen is object, arrange, bring to front. Now it'll be in the front and then it will multiply the color. Another way to do this is go to layers and put one on one layer and the other on the other. So here I'm going to put this one on the top layer and this one make sure it's on the bottom layer. So there we go. It's multiplying the color. And again, you have all these from overlay. This one will be a lot brighter. Color dodge. A little bit more vivid. It's something that we use all the time in Photoshop. Not very much in InDesign, but I still have to show you where it's at and how to use it. Also, you can affect the opacity of the stroke and the fill. So in this case, I can lower down just the fill of things if this was filled with a color. The stroke, just the opacity on the stroke itself. Very powerful stuff. All right, so that is the effects palette. Enjoy.